wrongfully chained abroad. The ordeal of Maryam Hussaini in Saudi Arabia. This is the nightmare every traveler prays never to experience in their life. Imagine boarding a flight with your husband, just two bags in your hand. No contraband, no secrets. You arrived in a foreign country, ready to perform your religious duty. But instead of peace and prayer, you are accused of market. Your name is suddenly linked to a suspicious Ghana must go sack you've never ever seen in your life. And before you can even understand what was happening, you were chained by your hand and your feet. This is the shocking story of Maryam Hussaini Abdullahi, a Nigerian woman whose trip to Saudi Arabia now turns into a horror she never imagined in her life. This is African Black Gold TV, where we showcase the matter that matters to you. Maryam traveled with her husband, Abdullahi Bafa. They both left Nigeria with only one bag each, probably cleared at the Maryam Aminu Kano International Airport. Nothing out of ordinary at all. They just went there as a normal person and they checked in. Their journey connected through Addis Ababa on Ethiopian airline before landing in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia on August 7th, this 2025. But upon arrival, their luggage was missing. Like any traveler, they reported it at the claim desk, expecting it to be sorted out. But a few days later, still without their bags, their bag did not come, they did not call them. They now tried to return back home to Nigeria. That was when the nightmare now started. Bro, it wasn't an easy thing at all. At immigration, Abdullah's passport, her husband, was clear. But Maryam's passport was suddenly flagged. Immigration officers told them there that Maryam could not leave Saudi Arabia. And they were referred to the rehab center in Mecca. It was there that the shocking accusation was revealed. Officers now claim a Ghana must go sack was filled with grass. That grass, where they do tau sometimes. This grass bag was linked to her name. Her husband says Ethiopian airline had wrongfully attached her details to this suspicious bag. And despite the bag tags not matching, Saudi authorities still detained Maryam. Maryam's hands, feet was chained as if she was a dangerous criminal. Her husband now cries out to Sahara reporter back home in Nigeria. And he said, "My wife was arrested and detained by Saudi government. She said they chained her hand and leg. We left our children at home, planning to get back in 7 days. Today, I am going back to know my wife's situation in Saudi Arabia." The pain of a man who left children behind only to watch their mothers disappear into a Saudi detention center cannot be described in one word. But Maryam's story is not an isolated one. In 2016, two Nigerians, Zainab Aliyu and Ibrahim Abubakar, were arrested in Saudi Arabia for alleged sumu market trafficking, and also say they involved themselves in this cartel of a thing. Say that they plant all this grass and sumu things in their luggage. It took months and Nigerian government intervention before they were freed. In 2018, a Ghanaian traveler was also wrongfully detained in Dubai when sumu and the market were found in a suitcase wrongly tagged to him at the airport. These cases show a terrifying reality. Africans abroad are often the easiest scapegoat for market trafficking investigation. And because Saudi Arabia's sumu law are among the harshest in the world, even if they suspect you, that can mean years in prison or worse, by penalty if it happened to you. So, how does this happen? A single baggage mixed up, a tag wrongfully attached, or even deliberate criminality by insider at the airport. And in the end, it's the innocent passengers like Maryam who pays the price. And when they pay the price dearly. Her husband now accuses Ethiopian airline of a cover-up. He insists the bag tag number was different from theirs. Yet, Maryam is the one chained, humiliated, and treated as guilty before proven innocent. The following are the practical tips how to protect yourself from baggage mix-up and wrongfully detention abroad. Number one, photograph and document your bags. Before checking in, take clearer picture or photo of your luggage. Include the tag number and your boarding pass. This can serve as evidence if a mix-up occurs. Number two, travel with distinctive luggage. Avoid generic black bags if possible. Bright colors, labels, or personal marking that makes it harder for trafficker or even careless staff to swap your bag unnoticed. Number three, double check tags at the counter. Always confirm the tag number match your ticket before leaving the counter. Mistake can and do happen sometimes. Number four, keep receipt and record. Keep your baggage receipt until safely received your luggage at your destination. This slip is your strongest proof in case of dispute. Number five, report missing bags immediately. If your bags doesn't arrive, report it to the airline desk before leaving the airport. Get a written claim record, I beg. Number six, know the local laws. In countries like Saudi Arabia, Singapore, and Indonesia, market or sumu laws are extremely strict. Even suspicious can land you in prison. Awareness is your first defense, my brother. Number seven, contact your embassy quickly. If you are detained abroad, immediately request to speak to your embassy. International law gives you that right, though officials may not always tell you this. Number eight, keep emergency contact handy somewhere. Have phone numbers for your family, embassy, and trusted lawyer written down somewhere. Not just in your phone, because they might or they can collect your phone from your hand during the investigation, and you don't have the space or the chance to speak with these people in question. And lastly, don't lose your sight when you're at the airport during check-in. Make sure that your bag, they body well with you. Don't lose your sight where your bags day. This story we're dealing with today now forces us to ask a question. Why should a traveler's life be destroyed because of airline negligence? Why do foreign authorities often believe the worst about Africans before checking the facts? And how many other Maryams are still suffering silently in detention centers abroad? For Maryam's children, their mother's absence is a wound that may never heal. For her husband, the pain of watching his wife with chain like a criminal remains unbearable. We must admit some Africans willingly carrying market abroad, and they bring shame to us all. But when innocent people are caught in the net, justice demands a louder voice. Because tomorrow, it could be you, it could be anyone, it could be me, or even your loved one. This is AfricanBlackGoldTV. Tell us what you think. Should airline be held accountable when luggage mix-up leads to wrongful arrest? And what role should African government play in protecting citizens abroad? Please, if you find value in this video, help me to share this video to people that will need it, because there's someone somewhere that will need this advice. And please, don't forget to turn on that notification bell, at the same time subscribe to this channel. Till I see you in the next video, please subscribe.